that people have been bad talking on my name. There's one thing I've learned about being here, is that karma is real. It is real. Like I've always told you guys, have a good heart, have good intentions. This is what they believe here, which is why I will not leave this country. Which is why I've also distanced myself from TikTok. Because at the end of the day, no one is real on here. You guys, the viewers are real. You guys, the viewers are real. Real. But the people who go live are not real. And it's so funny. It's so funny how I get my life back. How I need to house. And this is the worst rain that I have seen. Why? Because the gods are crying right now. We just had that full moon. We had everything. Everything. And I know that the universe and that someone is looking after me along with you guys. Like I said, you guys will always be my favorite stage to perform on. To perform on. And someone who was my very best friend on here. Don't test me and don't do me wrong. Because if you want to test me, I can test back. I have kept quiet enough. And if you want to do it, then let's go. Trust the universe and trust the timing. I've always said, don't lie and don't steal. I am a very, very, very forgiving person. Nobody is perfect. But don't lie and don't steal from me. Which is why I need to find a new house, because they turned out not to be good people, and I told them don't lie and don't steal from me. And it's funny how I get back TikTok live, I couldn't even watch lives while everything was banned here in Indonesia. And it's funny enough how I get back live and then I start seeing the algorithm, I start seeing all this stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. There's two things you don't do, is don't lie and don't steal at all. And I am so disappointed because I have stayed quiet for 10 months. Why? Because I believed in this person with every inch of my soul. I have loved that person from a distance, and you still want to talk bad on me when I've protected you for 10 months. Are you okay? You don't do that. You do not do that. Trust the time and trust the universe. Trust everything. Everything has happened at once. And this is why I can't lie to you guys anymore. 10 months. 10 months. It has been so disappointing to come back to TikTok like this. My Gemma, how are you? Exactly, karma. I believe in it. Which is why I sat in silence for the last 10 months. 10 months. Why? Because this is more than a fucking app to me. This is more than an app. I wouldn't be here without you guys. But to hear that person make digs and speak bad on my name, it broke my heart. And now I have enough. I have enough. But I will leave that person explain everything to you. I loved them from a distance and I wish them well. And even now, truly, I wish them well. Which is why I'm not saying no names. But don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. always the better person. And I hate to come on here like this. This is the thing, I feel like I've not grown without them. Without them, without their community. Which is why exactly I've kept my mouth fucking quiet. Because you guys have all been a part of my journey. That person has been a part of my journey. And for 10 months, I've sat quiet. And I've enough. I have enough. Done. You guys know I'm an emotional person. But if there's one thing I can fucking promise you is that I'm not a fake and I'm not a liar and I don't steal from fucking no one. That is how you do me wrong. This app has changed so much, which is why I've distanced myself in the last couple of weeks. I feel like that being here, like TikTok being banned in Indonesia, banned from watching lives, has done me so good. But when TikTok has came back here in Indonesia and I've seen what's been happening, what's being said, it's a lot. Don't lie and don't steal. We can all agree on that, right? The two things you don't do. Nobody is perfect, but don't do those two things. Trust the timing, trust the karma, trust everything. Move with kindness, have a good heart, and want to do the well, which is why I'm here right now, which is why we got Live Fest. Yes, there might have been a bump in the road because I'm in a country that is corrupt, unfortunately. And when you saw, even my manager was like, girl, we don't know why your account is being shut off. It's because I've talked with other creators here and the same happened to them. The first two people who were below me, gone. That's when they started shutting down TikTok Live, TikTok everything here. But what I tell myself, this is more than about everything. I've made a family, I've made friends here, and I can't go home. I can't go home. This hasn't happened here in this country, which is what even makes me believe this is what I want to make my music on, because at the end of the day, what is the song Zombie about, which is from my country, about what we've been through. Which is maybe when I want to make my music, get the word out there. Maybe I can do it through music. I did do a post on my page, but I can't risk my visa like that because they would deport me straight away. So now you better know that I can have music to make on. I have music to make on. But this is real life problems. And at the end of the day, you know what? These people on TikTok were also my real life, which is what disappoints me even more. Really disappoints me even more. As well as being banned from going live, I've not been able to watch lives. It's crazy. I've not been able to watch lives. And to come back, I mean, you guys have been my life for the last 3 years, along with other people who I've shared the screen with for the last 3 years. And to come back here on TikTok and see all this going down right now, all I can say is disappointment. Why I kept my mouth quiet the last 10 months? Because if I came on and joined all the drama and everything, answered your questions, you would feel the disappointment I feel in this person. Because when I say I truly looked up to this person with every inch of my soul, which is why I kept my mouth quiet. Because together we've been through this journey, and I didn't want to disappoint you guys like how this person disappointed me. But like I said, trust the timing, trust the process, and trust karma. Move with kindness and move with a good heart. Which is so disappointed. But yeah, moving forward, I wish that you heal, and I wish you all the best from the bottom of my heart. Because if there's one thing you can't deny this person is talented. Which is why I looked up to them. This person is talented. But I can't love you no more. Done. And the only thing keeping me going is knowing what's going on in this country right now. I hate to come back like this, but it's just so funny how it all happens today. You can hear the rain outside, the gods are crying, like the energy is, and we had that moon, everything. It's the worst that I swear it's the worst that I've seen it since I've been here. Exactly, it is their loss. It is their loss. And what I can sit here and say, the last 10 months I've been quiet. And you know I have been quiet. I have been fake. I have been pretended to protect this person. But now I can't do it no more. You cannot take my energy like that anymore. I am officially done. I cannot lie to myself and I cannot lie to you guys. But if you want to start throwing digs, you tested me and here I am. Okay? You tested me. I've given in. I've had a hard week this week. People have done me so wrong in the real life. I'm in a new house. I have to find a new house by myself. TikTok is also everything to me. And my friends, everything. If you want to test me too, then I will fire up a life like this as well. Because why? I don't lie and I don't steal. The two things. I can be a forgiving person. But don't lie and don't steal. Do not wish bad on others. Do not talk bad on others. Because if there's one thing I've learned about being here, karma is real. It might take time. It might take patience. But it happens. It happens. Don't do it. Always good energy. Always move with kindness. That is why I have stayed quiet for the last 10 months. I have wished this person well. I have spoke on them well when they have wished me. When they have done me wrong. And I'll be honest, I've lied to you guys to help this person. And now, this is me done. And I will give this person an opportunity. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to keep my mouth quiet. Move with kindness. Because I'm not the person that did the wrong. They're the person that did the wrong. So I will give you the opportunity to explain everything. If you want to be a real person, you explain everything, or else I will explain everything. And that's how it's going to moving forward, because I cannot lie to TikTok, to this community anymore. So this is me giving this person an opportunity to tell everybody everything. Because 10 months I have protected this person. And now I am done. Done. Every loss is a gain. I have lost people in the real life here. I've lost the home that I thought that I could build a music studio on, everything. And now that the fact that TikTok Live is back on Indonesia and everything, I just joined TikTok again and I'm just like, really? You really want to do that to me? No. You know that I'm barely like this, but if there's one thing I can't be is fake. If I hurt, I will tell you guys. Yes, I'm an emotional person, but I will always be honest. I will always be straightforward with you. Always. Always. Exactly. Tomorrow is a new day. Tomorrow is a new day, which is why I'm ready to move on. Now that my TikTok is back, and when I'm in a country where it was taken from me, even TikTok UK couldn't even explain, we don't know why you're being banned. It's because the government was slowly shutting it down. I will never take it granted. I am ready to move on. I am done protecting people, and all I want to do is concentrate on me, my music, and my community, and no more drama. But when I hear the people who I loved, who I truly looked up to, that gave me a lot, and I won't lie, of course I respected them, but don't talk bad on my name. Do not talk bad on my name. That's me. Don't lie, don't steal, don't talk bad on me. And then we're okay. Then we have a problem. Trust the time and trust karma. 10 months. Not only for me, but for you guys. Because you can see the hurt that I feel. And I know that you guys will also fucking feel it. And it hurts. And it is what it is. That's life, that's life. That's what all people say. But all good, moving forwards. But I'm done. I'm done. And I'm not going to sit here. If I can sit here for 10 months and protect this person, 10 months, and not say one word and pretend I'm giving this person an opportunity to tell you guys the truth. Not me, you guys. But will they? We'll see. But it ain't gonna be me. It ain't gonna be me. Not my story to tell. Why should I tell her? You did me wrong. I didn't do you wrong. But I know for a fact this person ain't gonna tell you the truth. Because sit in silence, trust karma. Truly. Guys, I'm all okay. I am all good. This is just the universe getting the shit people out of my life. On TikTok and in real life as well. Truly. This is happiness. This is releasing. This is reality, the truth, everything. I am more than okay. I'm just an emotional person. This is me releasing. You know, I've always been honest with you guys. Well, let's just say the past 10 months, I've not been honest with you. But I'm going to give this person the opportunity to be honest, because I wasn't the person that did me wrong. You were, along with loads of other people. And I'm done. And why I kept my mouth quiet is because I know the disappointment and sadness you brought on me, you're going to bring to loads of other people. But now I'm done. Exactly. Bye, bad energy. Done. Moving on to new beginnings. I'm going to have myself a new house by myself. Everything. Small circle. I don't even want to share a screen with anybody on TikTok anymore. Because at the end of the day, just like in real life, you cannot trust anybody. Just like how you can't trust anybody here. And true colours will always show. Always show. Yeah, Michael, we had to move out. It didn't work out. They didn't turn out to be good people. Just like I'm here. If you want to test me, because all I did was block you and move forward silently, no drama, no bad energy, and yet you still want to speak my name, yes, it's thunder. This is what I mean, the energy, the gods are crying right now. I just get my TikTok live, as well as not being able to go live, I've not been able to watch lives. And then when I can watch lives, I've seen the shit that you speak on me. When I've kept quiet the last 10 months, to protect you, to protect the community, everything. Like I said, the hurt that I'm feeling right now, I know if you guys know the truth, you guys would feel the same disappointment. I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to tell you what's happened, but this person knows who they are, and I am going to give them the opportunity to tell you exactly what has happened. You can hear it right now. Everything is angry here. So this is in Bali. It was someone from Nusa Penida and someone from London who did me wrong here. Funny enough. So I removed myself from that energy, and this is me. It's just so how funny. I swear to God. I was always coming back tonight. You can see what time I posted my story. I was always, yes, it's Zach. And I'll tell you straight. It's Zach. For 10 months, I have kept my mouth quiet. Even when he did me wrong, I kept quiet. We have not spoken since last November. But I kept my mouth quiet. When I saw him in trouble, someone who I loved, I went back. Because I couldn't see someone that I used to love hurt. For 10 months. And what I'll say now, ask him what happened in Amsterdam. Okay? I will let him tell you. I'm not going to sit here and give out that energy and waste my breath and waste my words. I'll leave him tell you guys. Ask him what happened in Amsterdam. 10 months I've kept quiet. You've seen me interact with him because you see the hurt in me now. And I know when you guys know the truth, you guys will feel the same. 10 months. And I'm done. I cannot turn on live. I cannot do anything. This is me done. Done pretending. Done being fake. And today you wanted to speak my name on Miami. What happened in Miami, Zach? You wanted to go live at 3 a.m. in the morning just to upset Miss Red when I had the opportunity of a lifetime, a red carpet event that I needed, and same words, and you'll see it on the FYP. Someone wanted their beauty sleep. Yes. I wanted to sleep and I wanted to be fresh for my red carpet. Something that we worked together for. But again, all you cared about was upsetting other people. Did I guys ever tell you that? No, I've kept my mouth quiet. We have not spoken, we have not been friends since November. Have I opened my mouth? You have seen me in the comments, you have seen me do everything. But behind the scenes, and this is me done. So done. And I can't pretend anymore. Can't do it. Done. The minute I hear you say someone wanted their beauty sleep, exactly why? Because I wanted to protect me. I let you go live, I let you do your thing, I let you do your TikTok drama the night before. But when it came to my red carpet the next day, you really wanted to go live at 3 a.m. in that hotel room. I already felt insecure, everything. I wanted to be fresh. And when I heard that today, and you mentioning that little dig, if you wanted to test me, here's your test. I'm done keeping quiet. Why we don't speak anymore? Ask him what happened in Amsterdam. And you better tell the truth. Otherwise I will. I'm done pretending. I truly looked up to this person with every inch of my soul. Zach, the Hive, everything have been a massive part of my journey, which is why I have kept quiet. But I've seen comments and I've watched from a distance. I'm here in Bali where everything is. And we'll see. You tell them what happened. Because I know when you do. Let's see. Let's see if he'll tell the truth. Otherwise, I have receipts and I'll tell the truth. It's as simple as. 10 months. 10 months I've kept quiet. Because this isn't me. This is not TikTok. But I've gotten to a point and I hear that dig today and I'm like, done. I can't lie to people anymore. You might be able to lie to people. You might be able to live a pretend life, but I can't do it. I cannot do it. And now I am done. So you can ask him and he can explain what happened in Amsterdam. But me being the stupid person, went back to him a few months later when he was going through that rough time, because I wanted to make sure he was okay. But again, it was more lies. And then another few months ago, not even months, a month ago, I went back to him again. And again, he disappointed me. So I'm not going to say, I know my truth. I know my truth. I let him explain everything. Done. You can explain everything, Zach. But I am done protecting you. Done. 10 months I've kept my mouth shut. Since November. You can tell them. You're the person that did me wrong. And I know in my heart that these people know who I am. I know that my intentions are truth, and I move with kindness, which is why I loved you always from a distance. And today you still spoke bad on my name. You wanted to push the boundary, and you have pushed the boundary, and now I am done. Please don't be upset. This is exactly why I kept my mouth quiet, because the hurt and the disappointment you see right now, you guys have been a part of my journey, and as much as I believed in this man, you believed in this man. And now I am done. Done. You can't use me anymore to make you look good. Because I know that people know me, my soul, and my character. Done. I am done. So I am giving you the opportunity to explain to everybody why we're not friends anymore. Because I know the truth. I have nothing to prove. Done. No, he can tell you. But he won't tell you. And I'll tell you this now. He won't tell you the full story, because it's really bad. He's done me wrong a lot. But what he did in Amsterdam, of course he'll twist it, which is why I'm leaving him twist it, because I have nothing to prove. I know my truth. 10 months I've kept quiet. So let him tell it. You wanted to test me today? Let's go. Because you know I have the receipts with our messages discussing the situation. This is me not lying anymore, not protecting you, and not lying to everybody, because I can see my name in the comments. Done. Don't lie. Don't steal, and don't speak bad on my name. There's only a certain point I can take. Even when I heard Luke saying, oh, Zach spoke about you, and this was 2 months ago. Did you see me come on live and say anything? No. 10 months I've kept quiet, and this is me done. Done. So, no more pretending. No more protecting you. I'm okay. This is me releasing. This is me going on to a new journey. Done. Yeah, of course he'll lie. Which is what I want to see what he lies about. Because I know the truth. I have the receipts. You wanted to test me today. This is me testing you on your lies. Not only to me, but the community. Why do you think I kept quiet? Because you can see the hurt and the disappointment I feel. You guys have been such a massive part of my TikTok journey. Yes, he has helped me. I idolized this person. He was my best fucking friend. And he's let me fucking down. And when I hear that today, the last 2 months I have blocked him. I moved on silently. I have said nothing. Nothing. You want to hurt me like that? You can explain to everybody what you did. And this is me not jumping on a hate wagon or whatever, because the last 10 months I have kept quiet. I have not jumped on the bandwagon of hate, but this is me done. If you want to test me and continue lying to people, you can explain to them why we're not friends anymore, because I have nothing to hide. But at the end of the day, I'm not the person who's done me wrong. You're the person that's done wrong. So you can explain to everybody, because I'm the one who's taken on my energy to help protect you, along with lie to people the last 10 months of what's happened. So I will not sit here and speak bad on you, because I've never done that and I never will. You can tell people, but you need to know I cannot lie to people anymore. Not for you and not for me. This is me done. And this is me being honest with you guys. Done. Anyone who's watched me in the past, you know I'm not about this. It's not even about speaking the truth. It's about karma, trust, time, and everything. But you know what? I trust that he'll tell you the truth. I trust he'll tell you the truth. If I saw good in him before, I see the good in him now. I trust that he'll tell you the truth. Okay? But don't test the boundaries and speak bad on my name and not expect me to come on when I've helped protect you for 10 months. So if you want to speak bad on my name, don't expect me to sit here and take that disrespect. Because if I sit here and take that disrespect anymore, that's me disrespecting myself. And that's something I can't do. Can't lie to myself and I can't lie to you guys anymore. I am so ready to move on. Done. So we'll see. We'll see if you'll tell the truth. But I doubt it. Of course. If you can allow me to lie to everybody for 10 months and pretend, of course. But maybe this is where you can be the bigger person and admit where you've done wrong and tell everybody the truth. We'll see. And I love you guys. And I'm so sorry I've not been on. TikTok Live has been banned here in Indonesia. There's been a lot going on. There's been a lot of moving forward. And then when I can eventually watch lives here again in Bali, and I see my name being spoken about when all I did was block him and move on silently and protect you for 10 months, and you still want to test the boundaries, well, you tested me. But I'm not going to sit here and explain what happened. I'm going to let you tell your shit show. You can tell your shit show because it's not mine. Like I said, it's my gain, your loss at the end of the day. I know my intentions, but can you tell your intentions? So yeah. Trust the timing. Trust the universe and trust karma. But no, this is me done. I can't pretend anymore. And you know what? And I'll say this now, I loved Zach and the Hive with every inch of my heart. And I will always thank you guys for everything, what you've helped me with, which is why I stayed quiet, avoided the drama talk, avoided everything. But if there's one thing I'm not, is a liar. And I can't do it anymore. This is me done. Done, done, done. I really looked up to this person, and I won't lie, he's helped me. But there comes a certain point where you can help me, but also do me wrong. This is not what I want my platform to be, especially when I'm in a new country, in a new life, with my musicians, with everyone. You need to know I forgive you. I believe in you and your talent, and you might have your demons to fight with, but don't bring people down with you. Don't lie about people. Don't speak bad on people. We all go through shit. Life is a bitch, but don't bring others down with you. Don't do it. The good will see the good, the bad will see the bad. We all go through shit. We all go through life. We all go through problems. We all go through addiction. I've been through it. But you don't bring others down with you. That is when you can tell between the good and the bad. 10 months. This is me done. You wanted to speak on me today? You wanted to test me? Here you go. I cannot fake it anymore. I cannot protect you anymore. Done. I hope you find peace. I believe in you and your talent. But don't bring other people down with you. There's only so much I can take. Michelle, I've been done for the last 10 months. I've been done for the last 10 months. And I can't do it anymore. So I will leave him speak it. 10 months. And he'll tell you the story. Stories. Just like how we didn't speak for months. I saw him go through a rough time. But someone who I loved, I still wanted to make sure he was okay. Let's see. I don't need to sit here and explain myself. He can do it. I've seen my name in the comments plenty of times. He can explain to you. Why are you not friends with Nicole anymore? He can explain to you. I'm not going to explain anything. So, done. He can try silence me. He has for the last 10 months. November, ask him what happened in Amsterdam. And let's see. This is me giving him the opportunity to tell you guys what happened. Let him explain. Because he had a lot to say about having beauty sleep today in Miami. Yes, we went to Miami together. I let him go live the night before. And he wanted to go live again in the same hotel room at 3 a.m. when I needed to look fresh. And I said, Zach, please don't go live till at least 5, 6 a.m., not 3 a.m. The one night, that little girl in me, where I had the dream of a lifetime, red carpet event, and all I said was, please don't go live at 3 a.m. I need to sleep. If you heard him today, beauty sleep. If you want to call me selfish for wanting to sleep in my room that I allowed him to stay with me because I had the dream, the opportunity of a lifetime in Miami where I needed to look good. I was up at 8 a.m. to get ready, to look pretty, do everything. Call me selfish for wanting to sleep at 3 a.m. at night time, out in the hallway like you said. Think what you want. For one night. I let you go live the previous night. No problem. But the one night where I needed sleep, needed to look fresh, needed to look good, I had appointments. You saw the TikTok interview that I did. I had a busy day and I needed at least 4 hours sleep. Call me selfish. And if you want to keep bringing that pittiness up again and again and again, and listen, there was more drama in Miami, but I ain't gonna speak. And let me say, there's one other creator that knows about it, and I know that they lied exactly to their face, but I'm not gonna sit here and give it. But again, you saw me be friends with him. Kept my mouth quiet, just like the last 10 months. Let's just see if he'll tell you guys the truth. Let's see. I know he won't. He might be number one on TikTok, but I'm number one in life, and I'm number one on good intentions and having a good heart. Let me tell you that. And I know that with every inch of my soul, because what does number one mean here on TikTok? Money. Let's see if he'll tell you the truth. Let's see. Dumb. You wanted to test me today? Here you go. You tested me. Jessica, you might be saying, why are adults acting like this on TikTok? But you have to understand that this was my real life friend who I traveled to different countries with, who I spent hours with. This friend, and you guys know who have watched us, he was more than TikTok to me. More than you will ever know, and you guys know that. There's one thing I've learned about being here is not hating, always wanting the best for people, which is why I don't understand. All I wanted to do was block him, move on quietly, and let it be. But still, you decided to dig at me today. And if you're gonna dig at me today, you're gonna do it again and again and again. I love this person, and you know what? I always will. And if there's one thing I can never deny, is his talent. But just because someone has a talent doesn't mean that they are a good person. And that's why I'm upset. That's why I'm hurt. At the end of the day, he can put on a show. He drove in everybody. I can't deny that. I just can't pretend anymore. Okay? You've done me wrong, big time, and we'll see if you tell everybody the truth. Because you know, if you tell the truth, I'm a forgiving person, but I will let you tell the truth. We'll see. That's when I had to walk away. Yeah, I have nothing else to say anymore. Let it be, let it be. It is what it is. The real ones will see the real ones, and the bad will see the bad. 10 months, I'm done. And it's really disappointing, truly. Trust me, there's a lot I could say, but I won't. And I know he's watching right now. I know everything what you've told me the last time we spoke. I swear on my heart, not even told a single person. But we've not spoken since November. And I've seen that people have been asking why we don't speak anymore. So I'll give you the opportunity to do it. Because I'm sick of my name being dragged in about questions about why we're not friends anymore. So you can tell everybody. I'm ready to move on. I've literally moved to a country where TikTok Live was banned by the government because of real life shit. This isn't real. And what I've learned is I can't take anything for granted and allow myself to be disrespected by people anymore. Only time will tell, and I trust that. And if anybody wants to hate on me from the hive because I've came out and said this, it is what it is. But I'm done. Done. So it's currently 4:34 a.m. for me here in Bali. You can hear the rain outside. I'm gonna shoot soon because anybody knows I don't do this. Let EQ slag me off. I really, like, this is me not caring. Like, I don't care. Like, I really couldn't care. I really, this is me not caring. I might not care, but I can't lie for you anymore. Amsterdam let me down. You don't treat a person, let alone a woman, like that. You don't do it. And that's when I was done. You don't treat someone like that. You don't put my safety like that. Okay. You guys want to know? Because I know he's just going to twist things. We went to Amsterdam, and the minute we stood off that plane, he drank like no tomorrow. Obviously, when you go to Amsterdam, you smoke. And the shrooms. And I felt that he was very take on me. But me, I know my limit. I was just after a gastric band, whatever. We were both a little bit fucked, and we walked home. Obviously, the people in Amsterdam could tell that we were very, 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 very not normal. And we nearly get robbed. Throughout the day, I'm looking at Zach and I'm saying, I have to remain sober. You can't look after me. You can't look after me. We nearly get robbed. And I say, Zach, don't give them cigarettes. They want to fucking rob us. I drag him away from these people and I say, I want to go home. I had no way home. My phone had no 3G. I didn't have foreign internet in the country. I said, Zach, please help me. I need to go home. I'm not sober. I am scared and I need to go home. Can you help me? He turned around and said, my phone is dead. But 5 minutes later, he was on his phone ordering an Uber to another bar. I was on that street crying, worrying how I'm going to get home, stressing about getting a taxi as a woman in a foreign country. No friend has ever lied to me like that, has ever put my safety and lied to my face. I said as a friend to a friend, I need to go home. And you lied to my face and said your phone was dead. There is a lot more to the story after that, but you do not put my safety at risk like that. Carol, it's not even the full story, girl. If you were in that situation, right? No friend has done that to me. Every friend has always brought me home safe. You don't understand. We've all been on crazy nights out. And if there was any good person with a good heart in here, they would make sure you get home safe. They wouldn't lie to your face and say, my phone is dead, find your own way home. Go. He looked at me as if I was fucking nothing. Exactly, I've helped strangers, women on the street, home safe. But to have a friend turn to me and say, I can't trust you. There was no care. No care at all. I've stood by you. And even after that incident, I still went back. And there's a lot more to the story. If we all remember it, February, March, April, it's just the half of it. But in that moment, I knew he wasn't my friend when he wanted to get me home safe. No friend would do that. What, so you guys are saying that you guys would lie to your friend and say, get home by yourself? I don't care. This is not TikTok. This is real life shit. We have been friends for 3 years. 3 years. I don't think you understand. I couldn't see at that point. I've helped strangers. And you know what? All of you can give your opinions, but this is my opinion. I would never leave a friend like that where they begged me for help in a foreign country where they could barely walk, barely get anything. This is the point. There was no taxis going down Amsterdam. We stood on that street and he looked at me and I looked at him and I was like, I have to get my own way home. And I grabbed that phone from his hand and guess what? I got us home. No drama. As long as I was home safe, done. Listen, I don't care. You guys wanted to know the truth. This is my morals. And I still went back. I still went back after that. When he was going through that time in February, March, April. When he was in hospital. What, when he admitted himself? And Zach, you know I have receipts. After that incident, I went back 2 times. Yeah, more of a fool for me for going to another country like that. I've never came on and badmouthed him. There has been a lot of situations, and a lot of you guys can be in the comments right now and say what you want, but a true friend will never do that. We're fine with mods. A true friend will never do that. And Zach, you know you've stolen from me as well. But what can I prove that? 2 times I've caught you stealing from me. But we're not going to mention that. Are we? This is what I mean. There's so much more to the stories that you don't understand. And I swear to God, not even Zach knows that he's stolen from me. Because when I was looking, he lied to my face again and again and again and again and again. No, I'm not playing rain music. It's pissing it down here right now. How can you not know if he stole? Because I knew. He saw me looking. Do you know where it is? No, Nicole, I don't know where it is. You know what? It's so easy for all of you guys to sit here at home and give your opinions and give whatever. But I know the truth. And I know that you guys will soon as well. Because this is what TikTok does. Everything twists. Everything twists. Half of you guys weren't even here from the fucking start. I couldn't care what all of you think, truly. If you want to see through the lies, the manipulation, like I have for the last 3 years, then so be it. This is the thing with social media, you're all watching at home right now. But you guys need to understand, this was my real life friend. Real life friend. Guys, I won't lie, it's 10 to 5 in the morning for me right now. My head is a mess. How long have I been on live for? No, leave the comments on. I really couldn't care. Because we'll see what he has to come with tomorrow. Maybe I'm better off coming on with more of a fresh head tomorrow morning. How about that? Because it's 10 to 5 a.m. for me right now. And I've been awake since 8 a.m. today. Of course it wouldn't surprise you guys. Because half of you guys just sit at home and aren't good peoples with good hearts. But why is it to me true friends don't do that. Don't do true friends don't do that. Don't do that. I couldn't care what you guys think. I don't know you guys. I see what goes on in TikTok. It's all about the money, the gifts, the views, drama talk. I don't do this. But what I do know is that him, I used to look up to him so much, and he disappoints me by turning out to be a fake person. I will always love the hive and the community and everything that you guys have done for me. And I have stayed quiet for 10 months. 10 months. And this is just me coming on and saying, I am done. We are not friends anymore. I have explained some of the situation and we leave him. it wasn't even supposed, this live wasn't even supposed to be like this. TikTok live has been banned in Indonesia. I'm currently in Bali. I've literally just gotten it back into the country, which is also why I can't be fake with you guys anymore. Anybody who supported me during Community Fest, there's been shit happening here in Bali, and the government banned TikTok live. I couldn't even watch lives. I couldn't do anything. You guys will always have an opinion. Always have an opinion. The good and the bad. Let it be embarrassed. But you know what? I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. You have done me bad over and over and over and over again. And you tried to test me, and now I'm done. So tomorrow, maybe I'll come on and I can explain more, but you can hear the rain outside. I've literally had such a busy day. But we'll see tomorrow. It has been insane here today. Thunderstorms is the worst. This is what I mean. The energy is working mad today. Mad. Exactly. I know my truth. I know my truth. I know my truth. Oh my God, Lucy, don't even gift me, girl. I'm not even gonna say thank you because you've done me wrong too. Please don't even do that. Now you won't block me. Behave, please. Don't think you can come in here and think we're gonna join teams or whatever. Behave, girl. Like, I'm not about this. Why come out and say it now? And I'll be honest with you. Why I came out and said this now is because I'm currently in a country. I am in Bali. We had Live Fest, everything, and TikTok Live was banned in the whole country. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and that was taken from me. The last 10 months, I've stayed quiet. I've allowed Zach to come in and out. Said nothing, even though we don't talk. I don't know why you're pretending like we're best friends and that we speak every day when we've barely spoken. But yet again, I said, thank you, have a good day. You can pretend, you can lie to people. TikTok came back recently. You can hear the rain outside right now. And now I just want to move forward. And the last straw for me today was him saying about my beauty sleep. You wanted to test me, here you go. If you want to call me selfish for having beauty sleep because you wanted to make a dig at Miss Red and wake me up at 3 a.m. to listen to this shit, you had another thing coming. If you want to call me selfish for wanting to sleep, then so be it. Maybe go live at 6 a.m. Listen, all of you guys can think what you want to think. Yeah, it was my room. Anyway, but again, just using people. You guys don't know the half of it, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys everything. I know that I can't pretend anymore. I don't do this. I'm not used to this. It's 5 to 5 in the morning for me. My head isn't clear. We'll see what he says tomorrow. I'll talk about it maybe for one day and respond, but then I'm done. His name, everything will be blocked from my life. All I want to do is move forward. I'm not gonna, this is what I mean. What am I proving? What am I proving? There was so much more, and I respect him so much. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys everything. I'm not gonna jump on this hate train and tell you guys me and him's business. for your entertainment. Are you okay? But what you guys need to know is that he has done me wrong. Yes, he treats women badly, and I am done. And now I will trust time, I will trust the universe, and I will trust karma. But this is me done. If you want to support me, you can continue to support me. If you want to unfollow me, unfollow me. And if you want to still support Zach, then so be it. And know that I wish him nothing but luck and healing and prayers. Yes, and I don't need to tell you guys everything, because I know that it's all going to come out. I'm not going to expose him. He will expose himself. You don't understand. I didn't even come on to tell you our business and what happened in Amsterdam and all of that. And I know for a fact you guys will remember this live. It might be a week, it might be 2 weeks, it might be a month, it might even be a year. But remember this live. You don't lie, you don't steal, you just don't do that. And all our friendship has been a fucking lie. I'm in Bali. How the fuck can my pupils be big? It doesn't exist here, girl. What the fuck are you on about? Behave. This is what I mean. All you guys just speak at home. Behave, please. Yeah, none of it is making sense. It's not even making sense to me. Danielle Louise, you can piss off. Backup account block. Can we block her, please? You're just as bad. Bad energy. This is what I mean. This is the bandwagon. Like Lucy gifted me, like Danielle. It doesn't mean those people are good people. I know you've done him wrong. All the messy people coming in, I'm not going to be that person. I'm not going to be that person. Don't come in the comments and saying that. This is why I avoid this, because everybody gangs up together. Everybody gangs up together. This is what I mean. I mention a name and all of you guys come in. I didn't come live about it. I really didn't come live about it. And you need to understand that. I've been live for nearly 2 hours. And what? Then EQ starts cam 2 in. People start talking. 10 months I have had his name in my comments. And I said we were okay. When we weren't okay. Because there was a lot of stuff happening. And tonight, somebody asked about Zach, and I started talking, and then this shit show happened. This is TikTok. People will have opinions no matter what. If you do good, if you do bad, no matter how you look, if you're fat, you're skinny, you will never be enough for people. So everybody in these comments right now coming bad on me, it's not even about clout. Why do you think I want clout? I am the richest person right now around the richest people in life. Which is why I'm coming out with this. I am living my best life here in Bali. I've gone from my bedroom in TikTok singing to a phone, and I will always love you guys, and you guys will always be my favorite stage. But you know what? There is more to life than about TikTok and sitting in your bedroom and sitting on a phone. I have been out here singing on stages in front of real people, real audiences around the most amazing culture, about people who pray, about people who believe in karma. This is the energy why I've been around, and you guys know I've not been on TikTok live. And why? It's because I've been around real life people, and which is why I need to come on here and say I am done. I am done. That is why I am rich in life. Not rich on here, not number one on here, not the busiest room, but I can truly say I am the richest in life and no one can tell me different. Everyone will have an opinion on my voice and how good I am, how bad I am. That's normal. You have to accept it. And if you can't accept people's opinions, if they like you, if they don't, then you're not cut out for this life. You're not cut out for the career. You're not about for the music career. But I know the family and friends I have made here, and knowing my intentions for myself, I'm rich. And I will say it again and again and again and again. I am the richest in life. Always move with kindness, always move with true intentions. But there's only to a certain point where I can take and turning on this live button and seeing his name in the comments 10 months later, I am done. Finished. So now I'm going to end my live. It's going to be, I know there's going to be a lot of backlash from this, but at the end of the day, it's just social media. And your guys' entertainment. Why talk about him? Because he was my true friend. Tomorrow I will be back on here. You're going to see me on now. TikTok is back now in Indonesia. You're going to see me on singing. And if you want to support me, you can support me. And if you want to post screenshots or whatever, or continue on, do it. But this is me moving forward. This is me being honest with you guys. You might think I'm lying now, but trust. Someone can only pretend for too long, like me. But someone as good like that, they can only pretend for maybe a longer amount of time, but not forever. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It's not about clout. This is what I mean. I've not been on. It's not about clout. And if you think that life is about clout, then I don't deserve him here in Bali. Behave, please. Behave. Some of you guys actually move crazy. This is why I kept my mouth quiet, was to avoid this. To avoid this. So what? I come on and say me and Zach aren't friends anymore. Why aren't you friends anymore? And then you want... What do you mean? 10 months I've done this. And for the first time tonight, I just say I'm done. And then questions. And then you guys want answers. And then I give you guys the answers. And then you guys want receipts. Exactly what's happening right now is what I wanted to avoid. Exactly what's happening right now. But I have to face it. Because why? I know my intentions were true in this morning. And you guys are forgetting, he's the one that spoke bad on my name today. He brought up Miami again. And I'm telling you guys, this is why I'm mentioning it. I blocked him. I moved on in silence. I wanted to keep the love with the hive, love from a distance, but he spoke on me. You wanted to push me? Here you go. We can literally go around in circles, but at the end of the day, do you know what? I know me, I know my intentions, I know my music, and I know my journey. And some people might laugh when I say this, but God knows my journey and the universe knows my journey, which is why I'm happy and he still sat in his room, and all of you guys are currently watching this right now. So yeah, right now I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my music, but me, I'm done pretending. Laugh away. Whoever wants to support can support. It's literally gone 5 a.m. right now. I'm not going to give you guys any more entertainment. Even though this isn't even entertainment, this is real life, a real life friend who I truly loved. Nay, behave. A lot of you guys will be disappointed and hate me right now, but I know in the future, yes, it's rain. So I'm gonna shoot. I didn't mean this live to become like this. I literally came on because TikTok Live has been unbanned in Indonesia. I wanted to explain what's happening in this country. But knowing the way he spoke again about me today and seeing his name in the comments, there's only so much I can take. Which is why it has ended up like this. Why I've stayed quiet the last 10 months, to avoid all this shit. This isn't me. And I'll always say this, I would rather much sit on 20 viewers than deal with all this. Because we all know that a small circle in life will make you the happiest person. And now I truly know that it's the same with TikTok. So if you don't like me, do not follow me. And if you want to unfollow me, then unfollow me. Because again, your loss, not mine. So now I'm gonna go. Not even trying to tip him over, because I knew this is what I would be accused with. Sitting in silence for the last 10 months. You guys don't know the half of it. You don't know the half. You guys don't know the half. Behave. The only person who's done himself over is himself. Some of you might hate me right now, but I know in my heart, you guys will know the truth. And it's not going to be me who exposes the full truth. It's not going to be anybody who exposes the full truth. It's himself, like just how he's done in the past. So don't tell me behave, you behave. So with that said, I'm going to come off. Have a good night. I did not mean for this live to end up this way, but this is me done with people asking, are we friends, are we not? And he can explain to you guys. If he wants to tell you guys the full story, then so be it. Good night. God bless. No, I'm not part of EastEnders. That's his lie. Not my lie, darling. That's his lie. Behave. Good night.